Channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. You know, don't be an easy target over here in the Philippines or anywhere for that matter. I wanted to make this video in light of what happened to a fellow American recently who was robbed and killed. The sky's not falling. There's no need to panic. This isn't the end for expats in the Philippines. We're still welcomed here, no matter all the fear mongering and everything that goes on behind events like this. But we can become easy targets over here. You can always learn something from a bad situation like that. I will say this: the police are going to find out who did that if they haven't found out already, simply because that's how things work over here. Filipinos, they're going to tell what they see. They're not like us. Oh, it's none of my business. See, that phrase, none of my business, gets a lot of people killed and harmed. But they're going to find out who did it. Somebody saw something. Somebody knows somebody. It's too late for Ralph Manicky, but it's not too late for you. But I just want to talk about some things that make us easy target over here. Number one, our man is in the wrong place. Our focus is in the wrong place. Number two is we don't take advice very well. We don't listen to other men. And then number three is we don't talk amongst ourselves. This is what makes you an easy target over here. We come over here and we isolate. We don't want to be bothered with anybody. Right now, okay, at the very moment I'm making this video, there's a guy who we chat back and forth with. As a matter of fact, he asked my advice. And he's in harm's way right now. He's down in Mindanao in a bad place. But he won't listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. Evidently, you know, when y'all discredit these vloggers and stuff, it gets inside people's heads. It's like, well, they're just doing it for money. They're just making these videos for money. No, some of us know what we're talking about. Some of us have good information over here if you would only follow it. But our focus is in the wrong place. It's on these women. I would tell you, I would give you the advice to get your head out of your ass, but I'm going to say, get your head out of her ass. Because she can't save you. Ralph Manicky, his partner, couldn't save him. Elliot Eastman, his partner, his wife, couldn't save him. The New Zealand expat up in Quezon City, his girlfriend couldn't save him. The German national in northern Cebu, who was robbed and murdered, his wife couldn't save him. She was murdered too. These women can't save you, but that's where our focus is. That's all we're thinking about. We act like we've never seen a woman before. We act like we've never had a woman before. So all you're doing, your whole focus is on a woman that you're going to have anyway. But you're not listening. You don't take advice well. You think, I don't know what I'm talking about. And all these other vloggers who've been over here for years and years, we don't know what we're talking about. Why listen to you? And then they'll say, oh, look at yourself. You know, I'm not listening to you. Look at your life. I'm 61 years old. I'm 62. I've made some mistakes. I'll tell you that in a minute. But that doesn't mean I don't have credible information that can help you. Stop following these women around like puppy dogs. Grown men turning into this sex-starved, lust-starved teenagers. And it's costing you your life. It's costing you your life savings. Costing you a lot of misery. That's the first thing. Take your focus off her. Okay, come on over here, meet somebody, and then calm down. That's all I'm saying. And then start thinking about self-preservation, because she can't save you. Number two is, we don't take advice. You act like I've been over here on and off. I'm 16 years in April. I can't tell you anything about the Philippines. Oh, because I've been divorced. Okay, or whatever it is. So you're going to say, oh, I don't know anything. And this is what we do. We isolate over here. Oh, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I found it out on my own. We start all these support groups. You don't use it. Long as you home, yeah, you're okay. Oh, yeah, thanks for the advice. Thanks for the information. But the minute you get over here, you forget it. I did a video about typhoid fever. 90% of the people who watch that video are still not going to take the typhoid fever vaccination. It's not going to apply to them. Okay? When you tell me, hey, don't send another damn peso over here. Wait till you get over here. You're going to need that money. They don't do it. Because they feel we can't tell them nothing. No man can tell them nothing. Okay, we're hard-headed. Our egos get in the way of us asking for help and accepting help. So we become easy targets over here. Easy targets. You don't understand the language over here. You don't know when you're being set up over here. Who else you going to listen to? Remember, the woman can't save you. And number 3, we don't talk amongst each other. That's how you find out what's going on over here. We share our experiences with each other. There was a guy on my live stream just 2 days ago. His name is Anton. Shout out to you, Anton. But he said he was abused by his Filipino girlfriend over here. I'm saying, so why don't you put that information out there, Anton? When you going to tell us about that? Because somebody's going to come behind you, dude, and fool with that same woman and go through that same drama. But we won't talk amongst each other. It's just like the live stream when I was talking about domestic violence. 1 out of 9 men suffer globally, worldwide, with domestic violence, but they say it's underreported. They say the numbers are really higher. Unreported, because we're ashamed. Societal norms, okay, make us look weak. So we don't talk amongst each other, the good and the bad. That's why when I go to places like Benton Island, I try to give you reviews of the restaurants I've eaten, the hotels I stayed in. This is how we talk amongst ourselves. The bad experiences and the good ones. A lot of horror stories I tell are to help people. They're not to make fun of other men. They're not going to tell the story. So I have to tell it. So don't be an easy target over here. The Philippines, man, I'm going to tell you, it's one of the easiest places, for Americans especially, to acclimate and to adapt to. We have so much in common. All the language is in English. All the signage is in English. Majority of people you're going to run into, they speak English. They can speak English. Okay, they're familiar with you and our culture and everything. We've got a connection there. But we throw all that out the window because we don't want to listen. We come over here and we follow a woman around like a lost puppy dog. Get your head out of her ass. She can't save you. And she's not going to save you. They practice self-preservation over here. We don't. Yeah, we don't. Remember the guy I told you? The woman spent all this money. He said, hey, sell that piece of land and we can finish the house. She said, no. Who's going to take care of me and my kids when you die? See, that's self-preservation. And that was his money she bought that land with. They're not even married. But we won't do it. We discredit each other. We fight each other. Oh, I'm not listening to Sunshine shows. I'm not listening to all these old guys. They old. They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. And then when you do get effed up over here, effed over, I mean, you don't let anybody know. You stuff that deep down inside. Now here comes another victim. Because you're afraid to share your experiences over here. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. Enough of the foolishness, guys. Okay, it's 2025. It's time to start working together, man. Don't be an easy target over here. Hey. There's a dog over here. I don't know what these stray dogs over here. I guess one of my dogs. I got 2 female dogs. One must be in heat. They're always in heat. It's 2025, guys. All this stuff needs to stop. Okay? My condolences. I mean, our sincerest condolences to Ralph Manicky and his family. Really. Okay? But you can learn some stuff from there. I was talking about this on my live stream too. It went bad. Something happened with YouTube. But I'm going to do it again today. You know, one thing is, you know, be careful after midnight, guys. Okay? Midnight is anytime it gets dark over here. Be real selective where you go. Certainly, if you can help it, and you need to go to an ATM, go inside the bank, go inside the mall. These thieves are getting a lot bolder because a lot of times, the places we go to get money, they have no security guards. There was a lady who was murdered, brutally murdered in Butuan the very next day after the American was killed. But it's not going to get the big international news. But I'm over here. This woman was innocent. This was in broad daylight. Because the place that she went, she was doing a cash in with Gcash, I guess. Broad daylight. I guess when she came out of there, the guy must have thought she did a cash out. He stabbed her in the neck, man. Woman bled out on the street. But there was no security guard there. Excuse me. The security guards over here, they act as a deterrent. They got these big rifles and guns and stuff. Okay, it's to keep an honest man honest. When I go to the bank, it's got 3 security guards, but even when I come out, because I went, it was 10, I only drew out $10,000 to pay my electric bill, but every single time I come outside that bank, I pause for just a second. Because I don't have some woman with me. My head's not stuck up in some woman's ass. I look both ways. I take a deep breath and then I proceed to the tricycle or wherever I'm going, guys. Get your head out of these women's ass, man. I'm telling you, it's going to cost you your life. They cannot save you, man. I get, excited about this stuff, man. I get passionate about it because we're being fools over here. We're looking ignorant over here, man. Some of these guys on these channels, they know what they're talking about. They've been over here for a long, long time. But your only focus is these chicken-head women over here, man. So if you're in the Philippines, if you're in America, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Now the day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Stop coming over here, following these women around like a lost puppy. Get your head out of their ass. They can't save you. They can't save themselves. Start listening to other men. Start sharing your experiences over here, the good and bad. It's 2025. It's time to stop with the foolishness, man. Yeah, the Philippines can be a paradise. Paradise is in the eyes of the beholder. But it can be your hell too.